Hello everyone, welcome in, happy Sunday. I hope everyone had a tremendous weekend, and I'd like to thank you so much for spending the last couple of hours of it, unfortunately. Unfortunately for the last couple hours, not here, but I'd like to thank you so much for spending the last couple of hours here, hanging out. So today we're going to be doing a little bit more in our MineColonies world that, I had released a second episode in which we had actually started our colony. And I think our people are kind of wandering around here. There's at least two of them. I'm not sure where the other one went. And I think the builder is still in here. Yes, Maddox is still in here, which is great. I'm not sure. He's just kind of hanging out, I guess. Oh, there he is. Hello. Yeah. So, and the sun's about to set anyways, but yeah, so if you haven't seen it yet, the second episode is available. If you do !MineColonies, that'll take you over to my YouTube channel where we have all our, the series is up over there. So, okay, I'm actually going to run back and we're going to get ready for bed. So, I am going to be getting ready to film the third episode, and actually I moved the bed over here, that's right. There. Okay, well, I'm glad he didn't fall in. This is what I was afraid of, was that they were going to be messing around over here. But, okay. There. So, yeah, we do have 4 colonists right now that have showed up. And, yeah, so we got our colony kind of set up in that. So, I'm actually going to, really quick, let's go check on the wood. There's a few things I would like to do today. So, we kind of had our base set up over here a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to kind of move stuff over or not. We didn't end up needing the campfire. I thought we were going to need it. I'm going to bring the iron out, though. And we didn't need the hay bale or the pressure plate. There, we're going to leave the slabs in there. Okay, I do want to get some more wood, so let's run and sleep first. I haven't really set up like an area yet where I'm gonna have like my base kind of set up, and that, or like my my house, and then I'm thinking about up there though. Don't follow it. Okay, good. There we go. So they're gonna start getting a little peeved that they're sleeping outside, and that they all come and they huddle around the town square here, or in the town hall, and that. So he's probably gonna tell me that he's upset. Oh, no, there are no guards or barrack towers near my workplace. I don't feel safe there. Okay. Sorry. So, alright. So, yeah, we'll be working on that, but the next thing we're actually going to work on is a tavern, just because, we are, that's going to give people a place to sleep and whatnot, and, we are going to be kind of following the guide that the MineColonies devs have put out. And they do recommend that they do recommend like a tavern is kind of the second build. So I think we're going to go with that. There, and something that I do want to do though is, alright, so that's 3 iron. And how much is an iron pick? Okay, good. Do I only have 4 iron? I thought oh, they took it out already, that's why. Alright, so we're going to go with an iron pick. And we're going to go with a bucket. And, we don't... I think we're going to have to make a quick unlimited water resource over there as well. Just because, like, we're a little bit up from the ground where the, from where the water is at sea level down there. So I think for the time being, we'll make it over here. So make one very quickly. Here, so we'll do some running up and down. And also, when I was gathering some material, I think I left the door. I think. Did I leave a door down here, or did I pick it up? Nope. Oh, wait, yes I did. I left the door. I was doing it to... Is it stuck there? If it's permanently stuck there, so be it. It's not hurting anyone, but... So yeah, so I do want to get this set up just because, there we go. Here, alright. There we go. Cool. So I just want to have that here because one of the things I want to do, and actually maybe we could do some more farming really quick too, because I want to get a lot more grain. I'm hoping to get here just because, you know, I want to be able to kind of breed out our animals. So my two big goals today for this stream is I want to get more wood, and I would like to get, I'd like to do some more farming as well here. We do have a bunch of wood, but these builds take like an insane amount of resources in that. So I just want to see really quick, because, you know, we're going to build the tavern, and I mean, I could look it up in the guide, but okay, did they just show for the... Okay, so yeah, I'll look it up separate, but yeah, something I want to do is I would really like to, we're going to get the tavern next, but I'm going to try to gather as many of the resources in advance here. So I think this is going to be a little bit of a shorter turnaround time, because I was doing a lot more prep work. And actually, let's just do the farming now. Because I'm actually, I think we could take up most of these crops. So I do want to fix the way that we do, that I kind of have these organized too. So yeah, so let's do that. And I'm sorry really quick, let me just, I'm just going to tab out really quick. The music is really loud in my headphones, so I just want to turn that down a little bit. There we go. That's a lot better. Let me just make sure that didn't... Okay, good. I want it to be a little bit more subtle. At least it was blasting in my headphones ridiculously loud. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to fix this because I want this to be a little bit more uniform. Here. So we're actually probably just going to take everything up. These grew a lot faster. And also because I do have the Seasons mod pack installed, so I have to remember to do the research on it. Do I have any dirt? I do. Alright, so I'm gonna... There we go. Good. And I know if we're not going to have enough dirt to kind of fill this up, so we'll see what we're going to do with that there. But yeah, I'm gonna take everything up, and then we're probably gonna redo this. So we're gonna do the mixed pattern like this because I think there's supposed to be some kind of benefit to doing so. But I'm just gonna take everything up, and we're gonna. Here, we have a lot of crops. Uh-oh. So how we do up to here? Or maybe I should do plunk. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna have to get more dirt. Here, let me just eat really quick. Because, yeah, one of the other things I'm really trying to do is we have some animals, but I have a very limited supply of food right now, so I really want to get the farming down. So they're all going to chill in there, I guess, which is fine, as long as they're maintaining for now. I'm good with that. Because I think I'm going to try to do a quicker turnaround time, because the last time we were doing, you know, I did about 3 live streams in between recording episodes, and I did that just because, again, we were doing so much of the legwork. Here. Let's see how doable this is. So this is like this because this is going to be the divider, I think, between the We're definitely not going to have enough. I kind of want to get this into place, so I guess we'll take down. So this will be the extent of this here. And then I'll bring up, I guess, so this row right here, and then that'll be that for the outer extent of our farm. Here, so let me just take some more dirt. Oh, oops, I start over too. Keep taking this down. We're going to have to terraform this down over time anyways, so it's a good place to get some dirt. And don't get me wrong, I do have more terraforming to do, but I kind of... You know, it's kind of, it's like an interesting thing just because, you know, eventually they're going to want food and that. So, you know, how rude of them. But, you know, we're going to have to figure that out. And that's why I kind of want to get the tavern in. And that's why I'm going to try to do like a relatively quick turnaround on this one. We have a bunch of wood, and I think we're going to have the other materials. But, you know, I might be trying to record... probably either tomorrow or Tuesday, I think. So, perhaps just one live stream on this week. But anyways, I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. As always, drop anything into the chat that you did that you thought was fun. Or that, always interested to hear, you know, people's weekend, what they did. And that for me, today it went through all of the different seasons all in one day, I think. We might need a little bit more. Started off with what felt like late spring and the early summer this morning. Transitioned into probably about there, and then transitioned into about spring, and then went down to about winter, and then came up a little bit towards spring, a little bit more. So kind of went through probably about 3 of the seasons today. There. But it was a nice day to be outside doing stuff, so I tried to take as much advantage of that as I could. There, awesome. How are we doing? Okay, so we'll do this and then we'll run over and sleep. Again, I mentioned this in the episode, but especially at the beginning, the mobs will attack your colonist, so it's a good idea to you know, especially at the beginning, sleep at night. You know, I'm trying to get as many. Oh, so I guess we'll do that. You know, we're eventually I'll light this entire area up and that, but right now we're still kind of limited. I mean, we're doing pretty well with coal, but we'll need to you know, I'll have to light this whole area up. But as long as you're sleeping at night, it's fine. All right, so I think this is going to be okay. Whoa, that guy keeps showing up too. He's been over that he disappeared for a while, the Enderman, but he's back. It looks like. Let's run over. All right, the builder doesn't feel safe, but although we shouldn't be getting attacked. We shouldn't be getting attacked yet. There are like, you know, pillagers or raiders in this game, different from the pillagers, even though I'm sure that they will show up, and I'm a little worried about that just because like I don't have a strong defense up yet. But, you know, mobs will attack per normal. Uh-oh. Let me see. I must have threw it in the chest. We're going to ignore him. Right now, I have a lot of seeds. So we'll move the building tool up here. Do I have a crafting table over here? I do. Alright, we're going to make 2 more, because I think we're going to burn through these. Alright, so I think we're going to do... Because the other thing is I'm gonna put water in to try to help up here as well. But I think we're gonna do grain, or I think we're gonna do like 3 rows each. I think. I've been waiting to kind of like make this more uniform because it's been kind of messy. So, and I think we should be okay with carrots, too. He's going to be a pain in the butt, isn't he? I don't want to be your friend, sir. Oop. Alright, so we are going to do the 3 rows of grain here, and then I think we're going to change up. Right now we have 4 different types of crops that we're growing. And actually, that reminds me, did I plant sugarcane somewhere? I think I did down there. I have to go check on that. I completely forgot about that. I've been trying to get a sugarcane farm going. A manual one for now. There we go. Oh, there goes that. Let's maximize that. Put that up here. So what I might do for consistency, and ultimately it's probably unnecessary, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I'm probably going to put a full-length water source going all the way down here. And I know it's probably unnecessary to do that, but I think for, to make it look kind of uniform, I'm going to do that. Maybe we'll have a waterfall go off the side here. I don't know. We're not. We'll see what I'm going to do. But yeah, I think we're going to do a full-length one in between the crops, and then we'll do 3 more. I've wanted to fix this. This is going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt to do, but... Alright, how they doing? They're just chilling. Alright, maybe let's finish planting and then we'll... This area is a little bit more uniform. That's where I started doing the change last time, but... Yeah, so let me grab these up. Hopefully we're gonna have enough room. There we go. Alright, and these carrots may or may not be done, but I think at this point... Because I think it's the lack of the water that's really causing the delay here. Alright, and we'll probably keep this mostly consistent. So we'll go like this, and then we'll, let me swap. Grow stuff. It should help. I have to look up with the seasons about how this impacts you know, growth, because we are using a seasons mod pack that you know, it's supposed to provide different seasons in the game, and it does have an impact on crops. So I'll be curious to see how this goes. We'll put that there before that dries out. Alright, as long as they're chilling for now. I have bread, so if I have to, you know, if we have to feed them bread, that's what they'll have to take for now. Oh, nope. This row's gonna be gone. Alright, so I'll probably leave this, but then we'll figure it out. Here, so let me... You know, it's going to be a pain in the butt because every... Well, maybe we'll jump down here. So yeah, so especially at the beginning, because I don't want to spend too much time in between each episode, because I do want to keep making progress. And we'll have to be careful, because we'll keep checking in on them. But if they can just chill for now, you know, I can get... This way we're going to be getting a lot more food. I actually just got iron, because I was so focused on gathering other stuff that I was, like, holding off in that, but I finally went mine. We'll have to see ultimately if we end up needing, iron for, the other build here. We'll see, I guess. Alright, well for now we're going to have a little waterfall coming off the side. I think it's going to help a lot. I just want to make sure we have enough food. And that, but I think we're eventually, you know, I'm kind of debating where I want to put stuff, because, well, we do have a Cars expansion pack, which is pretty cool, and I think we're going to have a road come out this way here, too. That's going to be a little bit further down the road before we start exploring that one, though. We got to get stuff really going here. Alright, so we'll just do a little bit more, and then we'll clear out this row. Something's making noise. Oh, is there a seed in there? There is. There we go. Yay, waterfall. Okay. Yeah, these carrots are growing pretty slow, so let's, oh, you know what, we're not going to go out this far. Yeah, so I don't know what we're going to do here yet. I'm going to dig this out a little bit so that this is coming straight down. There we go. Carefully. Alright. Yeah, we'll need this. I don't know why I put that one in. There we go. So we'll take this row out. And actually some of these carrots, I guess we'll do carrots since those are already there. Is our next row. This is going to be good, though. Alright. In a second, we'll run and sleep. I really don't want to take any chances right now at the beginning with having anything spawn, because again, our defenses are not the strongest right now. So I'm just going to run over here. It looks like he's holding a light source or something. Like I said, I don't even want to mess around with this. There we go. And they could just reset a little bit. Yep, they're kind of pissed, I think. They probably want... Let's see what they're up to. Okay. Yeah, so let's... I'm gonna give a... Oh, wow, she... Okay, we're gonna have to make some bread. Alright, let me... Really quick, I just have to step away very quickly. I will be right back in just a second. Alright, so sorry about that. Just had to step away for a quick second here, just loading back in. I didn't want to walk away and leave this up. Okay, so food. So for right now, I guess they're just going to have to deal with bread. And this is why I've been... So basically we're just going to have to divide this up. So would we get 30? Alright, so each one's going to get about like 7 then. So I guess we'll do 7. Alright, they're saying something to me. I don't know what they're saying. Oh, nope. Man, that's one too many. Alright. But yeah, so we'll kind of have to figure out what we're going to do for ourselves. But yeah, so this is the kind of thing... You know, I might even have to try to build a restaurant relatively soon after, too, to kind of automatically feed them. But they seem like they're okay now, but they have food, so... Alright. So, yeah, that's the kind of thing that I'm like, you know, that's why, like, there's going to be a lot shorter turnaround times on these, just because, like, that, there. So, that's why we're, you know, they can deal with everything else, because we're not putting them at risk at night, because, again, like I said, mobs will attack them, so, you know, but we're going to be in this location, pretty much, for now. And, you know, either way, like, we'll sleep in that, but now that they have food... And then, so we'll figure it out. We might just have to eat carrots ourselves or something. But I guess the other thing is, you know, we'll breed the animals, but pretty soon we're going to have to do some conversion of animals to food. There. But that's why I got as many crops as we do, just because the more food we can get for them, the better. So we're gonna have to be able to sustain a population. I'm gonna be curious to see how high up we can get this too. I'm hoping, you know, we're gonna be able to get a pretty large city going here. And that, but this mod pack's a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun doing it. You know, I do love city builders in that, and you know, I like Minecraft a lot, so this has been really cool, you know, working through this. There, I haven't made it super far on my own before this series, so again, I'm kind of learning as we go here, but I knew that the food thing was going to be something that you know, we're going to want to make sure that we're addressing. Let's see, this knocks stuff off, or oh, not cool, it went straight down. Alright, we'll have to take up one more row of crops there. We'll get the carrots. And I don't know, maybe I'll just put like a block or something at the end here. Alright, I'm still going to take these up though. Yeah, so we'll, I'll leave these for now, but... Let me... And I'm really hoping this is going to let them grow faster. Oh, potatoes. Oops. That's okay. Alright, I think we got them all. Alright, so I will take this down because I think we're going to try to keep it even. Here, keep some consistency. Alright, and then because this will be the new row here. Alright, good. Alright, we're going to try to get the chopping wood today. I promise. I'll have to do some more. One way or the other, I'm going to have to do some more. I guess this is all. We'll try to run up this way and get this all before this dries up. Actually, let's see if we even have enough carrots to, I don't know if we're gonna. See if I have any anywhere else. I'm not sure if I planted some over in the other direction or not. But the carrots have been growing extra slow, so I'm hoping that the water's gonna help. Actually, we just made it. Look at that. Okay. Did I plant any over here, or is it just all potatoes? I think it's all potatoes. There we go. Alright, so let's get some water. And actually, I guess I could take these up right now. Before anything goes flying off the edge. Okay, there we go. Good. Alright, so these will be potatoes over here. Oh, they spread out a little bit. What's his deal? What's he got above his head? Oh, he's probably complaining about the guard towers. They all want something. But I think at the end of the day, like, what we need to focus on is making sure that we can get them, you know, a shelter and food. That's got to be first, and then, like I said, we'll worry about security after that. I'm just gonna have to fight if, should something happen here. Actually, do I have any iron left? I have one left. Can we build a shield with one? I think we can, if it comes down to it, because I always prefer to have a shield in my hand, my offhand. There, I don't have one right now, but I prefer it, because that way if we have to go, you know, pillagers have showed up a couple times here, but that way if we have to fight anything with hand-to-hand combat, we can do that. Because again, as much as it is about taking care of them, you know, we also got to make sure we're taking care of ourselves here, and you know, we got to get armor, we got to do all the stuff we need to do to survive, too. Oh, gonna get dark any second. Alright, so that's definitely growing faster. Which is good. Alright, one more and then we gotta run over. Alright. So we're actually gonna literally run. Run, everyone! Run for the hills! It's getting dark. Yeah, so we'll probably breed animals after this too, and then now I got something to say. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, all of your concerns are of great importance to me, but we gotta do one thing at a time here. Right now we're working on securing our food source, our food supply. That's what I was talking about during the episode, that it is a good idea to do the prep work behind this before starting it. I mean, I feel like I did a lot, and you know, I'm feeling now I'm like maybe I could have did a little bit more. But you know, it's important to do the prep work before actually starting your colony, because again, like, you know, we have to take care of them and that. So it took enough time to kind of terraform the land and to oop. Well, that's right, I could have just... Oh, is this up high enough? That's right, I don't have to run back and forth each time. Oops. Alright, let's get some potatoes now. Oh, I already... Oh, man, I didn't even see that. That's right. Okay, so I had a bigger stack up there. Oops. Alright, so let's take these up. And at this point, we're also, you know, with the carrots and everything else, we're not gonna plant everything there. I'm gonna get a supply going. These are people are gonna have to eat. So, okay. So let's see. So we're gonna be doing 3 across there. So we'll be doing more grain. I think after that, I mean, to be honest, I think we're just gonna be well, I definitely want to get more grain up. There, we'll see what I'm going to do. Alright, so that'll be the... Good. So I want to kind of keep this uniform along here. Alright, so let's put, before these dry up. Alright, we should have a lot more. Alright, good. Not as many potatoes, but I'm really hoping now that this is gonna make a difference with the water being here. Actually, we can take these up too. I'll have to drop some of this stuff in inventory because I think we're going to be running really low on space. There we go. Alright. Take this up. But I like this. This is a lot more uniform. It was like such a cluttered mess before. Alright. Oh, and actually look at this. That's like a perfect... Oh. Let me grab... Oh. Should be careful. There we go. Had like a little bit of a brain fart, but I forgot. Alright, and I guess the thing, do I have any... I do have some cobblestone on me. Alright, so we are literally out of... So I think we'll do that. And that. Oh, we have one more. Oh. Nope. There we go. Dolphin. Alright, this'll do for now. Good stuff. Okay. That way it's all kind of, okay, I guess that's just kind of like that. Alright, so kind of leave those as like barriers to keep this in. Let me drop some of the seeds off, I guess, for these other ones. I'm also gonna have to sort this at some point too. Good, we have another stack of... Yeah, we have a lot of canola seeds. I'll leave those there. I'll leave these in there for now. Even though it's more season, we're gonna have to. Alright, so let's take these up. Here. Alright. Oop, there goes that. And we got our one left. Alright. So I might dig down a little bit more. So I've been keeping it uniform over here, but I might let this kind of go out a little further out that way just because of the, I think it might be, you know, better, because again, I eventually we're going to have a lot more planted, probably. Like, I'm really just going to go to town on this and really, you know, make sure that we have more than enough crops. I'd rather have too many at this point than not have enough. There we go. Alright. We're just gonna have to... It's a pain in the butt, but we cannot afford to lose any resources right now. Oh nice, is there a staircase over here too? Whoa, ma'am. Doing over here? Alright, alright. I mean, I guess I could make beds for them at the minimum. I don't think I have a shears, though. Again, I'm still running low on iron, so it's, well, actually, I think we're basically out of iron now, so otherwise I would make some shears. Uh-oh. Yes, I think what we'll do is... this will be the cutoff area. Or this will be the area that we, I'll probably end up taking this dirt out here. Alright, it's getting dark anyways. Let's run back. I know it seems kind of silly, but I'm just trying to keep it a little uniform. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright. Uh-oh. Yep, is what I was talking about. Shoot. Okay. That's what I was worried about. Alright, we're actually gonna have to go to battle now. Luckily there's only 3 of them, I think. Nice. Alright, I hate to have that bad omen thing, and I don't know how it's gonna... There we go. Alright, I hate to be trying to get the bad omen, but... Don't let out on me now. Nice. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna have to... Yeah, you see we got the bad omen thing. Oh, we got the banner. But again, this is like absolutely necessary, so... Alright, we're gonna have to make... So we're gonna have to use at least a stack here. Because again, right now I'm just kind of living off of bread, so... Alright, let's hope that this doesn't trigger some kind of raid. How are they doing on food? 7... 7... 7... 7, okay. Alright, I guess I probably should also breed the animals so that we could start to, make some meat. And that too. But yeah, so this is, I'm glad we just made that shield. Like, that shield took quite a beating, though. That must have been the song, okay. Alright, so I'm actually gonna... Okay, so this goes all the way down to... up to here. I'll leave that. Alright, so we're going to try to quickly fill this up. This is probably going to deplete the rest of the dirt that we were able to gather. But I can't worry. I'm just doing this because, you know, we're going to end up farming this out, but, Oh. We'll make this pretty in the future, but for right now we'll have to, just kind of be basic. I also don't want things... I'm filling everything in just because I don't want anything spawning underneath, or that all of a sudden that turns into a giant mob pit. Alright, so we'll leave this down over here, because again, this will be the extent, even though eventually we'll put a barn in. I'm going to fill this in for now. We'll put crops there for now, but I think I have 28 dirt left. Honestly, this takes so much terraforming. Oh, why did I try to take this down? There we go. Alright, so this will be kind of our flat. How they doing over there? I think they're doing okay. Yep. Alright. And we're not gonna have to worry about going into a village for... Alright, and let's get a piece of cobblestone. Alright, there. Alright, good stuff. There, because I guess it would make sense to do more canola. Here, I don't know how far I want to, or how much I want to do. Like, basically, we're not gonna have enough for other like carrots and whatnot at this point. Here, I mean, like we have what we have type of thing here. Which this is already like a pretty impressive, like farm for just getting started here. I guess I could take this down because I mean, if anything, we can do. Yeah, and it's even. Okay. I was gonna say, well, actually, we did have a bunch more carrots. Maybe I'll keep trying to work on this for right now. So yeah, so maybe what we'll do is, for right now, I'm just going to keep doing the farming thing. They have food, so they should be okay otherwise. I mean, I hope that they're not going to get disgruntled and leave. And as I'm hoping, I think, to maybe do one more live stream to kind of get ready here. I'm hoping to, you know, to get some other dirt in that. So maybe this will just be a farming stream. It's a lot of food, but... I see the sun's about to set. Oh, probably should eat a little bit more, shouldn't I? Yeah, so I think what we'll do is, so I'm gonna... Probably tomorrow we'll do some more wood cutting. I'm going to get some more wood and whatnot, and then I'll check and see what other resources, if any, I need, and then we'll, from there, you know, I'll be ready for the next episode there, because I'm going to try to do the tavern just so they have a place to sleep. Right now, I can, you know, I can provide the food for now. It's not, like, too unmanageable that I can't, you know, take care of. There's only 4 of them. I could babysit for now. Okay, good. And this is still 3, I think, across. Eventually, we'll be building a barn over this, but for right now, we're just going to have the crops come all the way up. So they're good. Alright, everyone run. Yep, see, she's got the right idea. She's running so fast, she's going right through her clothes. There we go. And actually, are we heading into... on the... is that a birch tree up there? No. Shoot, okay, so we might be actually heading in the winter. If anything, I'll put that campfire down. Maybe that's why everything's growing so fast now. Or like we're heading in the fall, I should say. You know, it's because with the seasons pack, it kind of adds like another layer to it, so I guess we'll see. See if we can grow anything else here. Let me grab the... do more canola. I don't even know what we're going to do with all of the canola anyways, but... put the banner in there. There we go. And I'm wondering if I should maybe just do another, in lieu of doing, like another, because we have another stack of carrots, but I don't, it's not going to be enough anyways to, fill out another area here. Someone was wondering if I should just do another grain and just kind of hold on. Because right now, I mean, grain is probably the most important. One right now. Go. Actually, look at that, perfect. Okay. And you can still recovering from the war. All right. Go. Oh, no. Too tall. Too tall. Yeah, I think we'll do one more. I think we'll do like another one of grain. Next time we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get a lot more carrots. We already have like a stack, and that. But I also want to breed the pigs too. There we go. Alright, so maybe let's just do... I think this will be good enough for now. But yeah, eventually, because we'll be replacing this with more carrots and potatoes over here. So eventually I'm probably going to take this back even further. And just because, again, like, we do need the space. We'll let these grow. And again, everyone, welcome in. Very happy to have you here. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you had a great weekend there. And I'd really like to thank you for, you know, spending part of it here, hanging out on the channel. Right, and I'll actually take up the... We'll put one more water source on that side. But it's really the other thing, too, I have to determine is how far over we're going to come. Because I think we should have a... Because, again, eventually I'm picturing that we're going to be putting a wall up over here to kind of protect as well. And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if this is... Somewhere over here is going to be, like, one of the ways out there, you know, I'm guessing, because again, it's not going to be a straight shot into the town, I guess. So that's right, because we are going to have other farmland over there, so I don't know. You know, maybe this will be the other, this will be the limit. Alright, so let's do that for now. Like I said, a lot of planning still to do. But, yeah, just trying to get all the resources down. We'll worry about planning, like a lot more of the planning later on. But there is other areas. So, I mean, there's a lot of area over there. So I'll probably also turn that into farmland, too. I want to make sure that we have more than enough crops to support like an entire population here. And with the seasons pack, eventually it is going to snow here, so I'm going to be curious to see kind of how that goes. As well, you know, with the winter and whatnot, and what that's going to do to the crops, if they're all going to pop up or if they're going to stay there and not really grow. And there is a farmer in this game. I should mention that there is a farmer in this game too, that they will grow crops and that. But I'm doing this just because, you know, as well, I would like, you know, I want to make sure that we have enough crops because we're a little ways away from getting the farmer. But even then, like, I'll still be doing farming from time to time for my own food supply. And, you know, also to make sure that we have more than enough in the town. So yeah, so I'll probably do, we're going to do another live stream in between before I record. So that'll be tomorrow night as well. And what we'll do tomorrow night, I'm going to gather some more wood. And I'm also going to kind of mark out the area around it where I plan to put in roads eventually. Nicer roads than just like dirt. We're gonna have to make another hoe. So I'll do more wheat for now. Alright, let's make another hoe. Here, I think one more should do. And yes, that looks a lot better. Wow, that looks a lot better. And I feel like we have a lot more planted too, which is a good feeling. And originally I thought about just putting like one individual water source in each like area, so just like one block kind of in the middle. But I'm just like, you know what, like I'm just going to go with this so it looks a little bit, I think it looks a little bit more uniform. And right now, I mean, I think the most important crop for us right now is wheat, and making sure that we have more than enough wheat. So that's why we're going to do an extra row. Because you know, at this point, like I don't know what we're going to do with so much canola. But the wheat is, you know, because we can use that to make bread, which they're going to have to live off of for right now. And we also need to be able to breed the animals. So I think we're going to do some breeding, and then we might thin out the herds a little bit, do some food conversion. I'll have to run and sleep in a second, too. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Who would have thought, because I moved my bed over here to make it a little bit more convenient, but now we're just kind of running back and forth. Good. Yeah, so this is good because we'll have all this growing. And then, like I said, I'm going to get some more food. So that way we should have, I think they're okay with the bread that they have for right now. Unless they're like on a hunger strike that I'm not aware of. They should be okay for now. And like I said, maybe we'll see if we can get some steak and whatnot, cook it up. We do have some coal. Alright, hopefully this holds out. It will. Okay. Excellent, and we still have a ton of seeds and whatnot. I might actually make another chest and put it kind of over here. So that way, we'll keep all the seeds and everything in one spot. Try to organize that chest a little bit more. I'm going to clear out a little bit more land, but I think tomorrow we're probably going to plant some trees too. So I can, we'll have some more wood generating, because we're lucky there's a lot of forest around here, and I've been clearing areas out anyways, but I think like it's something. Yay. Okay. Alright. So for now I think the farming is done. You can see, like, okay, good. Crops are growing. Let them grow. I think we have a good amount of grain for now. What are we looking at? Do I have any in the chest here? 14. Okay, so not a ton, but I think what we're going to do too is we're going to convert some animals over to food now. But good. I like the look of this. And like I said, is what I might do is I might actually put this might be where the road comes in over here. So I might mark this off as like for a road type of thing. And I guess it's fine because it'll be like behind the town hall there. So we'll probably do that eventually, because I don't want to be, I'm terraforming, but we're also trying to plan at the same time, and we'll do probably more crops on the other side here. And eventually I'll take this up a little bit so we have some room for the barn. Okay, so let me... Anyone else? Actually, I'm going to run down my sword, but it's only a stone sword. Oh. Stay away from the babies, because I don't want to hit the babies. Okay. Mirror you. Try not to hit the... That's the one tough thing about this. Move. This is traumatic for all of us involved, so... Come here. There we go. Alright, so I'll probably leave the 2 adults in here. Look at the babies a little bit. In. Alright, so we'll let them grow up now. I'm probably not going to do the same thing with the... Nope. Tricky, but no. I just want to breed them up because, I mean, we're going to need a lot of wool anyways. So I'm not going to mess with them. Anyone else? Alright, do I have carrots on me? Alright, how do we do 28 steak? Not bad. Let me see. I think we might leave the pigs alone for now, since we do have some meat. I think right now what we're going to do is we'll give them 5 meat each as well. So it's a good starter. We need coal. Alright, so we just have the 1 for right now, but let me do that. Where did I put the carrots? Here they are. Alright, and we'll have seeds for the chickens. I mean, I guess I could maybe... Should I take out some of the pigs too, so that way we have like a few different... Come here, you. Sorry, little guy. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I guess we'll leave it. Alright. And yeah, I mean, we're going to have to do a lot more chickens for right now. I'll leave because there's just not a lot. Oh, how many pork chops do we get? 18. Alright. I need to get some shears soon. I'm going to collect the eggs too, just in case. There we go. Good stuff. There, alright. Not yet. Alright, so I'm gonna have to periodically check up on the animals here. So that we can continue to you know, make some more food, you know, make some more animals in that, because that way, you know, the important thing right now is that we're going to want to obviously keep, actually, do I have enough for, right now I just need 1 chest. Let me just place this down and we'll grab that back. I guess we'll put that right there for now. Well, actually, you know what? I should face it. Let me face it the other way, though, because if, Oh, no! Oh, yeah. What am I doing? I can't even get it yet. Let me just face it the other way, though. That way... Because at some point, I'll probably I'll have to make it into a double chest, but... There we go. Alright, so we'll put... I'm going to try to move all the seeds out. Because we're also going to make an effort here to sort out the other chest now. So instead of having that giant clutter. And then, actually, let me just run over here. Stop messing around by the giant hole over there, guy. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll make a food chest too over here. Like over back there. Because I want to separate the, I want to start separating stuff too. So I could use a sapling chest. I think, did we get all the... I think I got oh, I hit some meat in here already. That's good to know. We're gonna keep some for ourselves, but we're gonna... That... And there's the wheat seeds. Is that all the saplings that we have? Oh, here's potatoes. Okay. Hey, Lioness, welcome in. Happy to have you here. How you doing? Good to see ya. Okay, so we'll separate... we'll put carrots down here. Do I know about carrots? No? And we'll do that. Alright, I think I cleared it out. Okay, I should also make another chest. How many... Do I have any, No. So let's make... Alright, so let's make another chest for just one for now. Good, is this finally good? So which of those in there? Do I have any... Oh, I think I saw more carrots. Okay, so no other pork chops. I did see carrots, okay. Do I have 0 delay on my stream? I thought I had it on... I'll check after the stream. Because I, By 0 delay, do you mean like between for the chat? Or are you talking about before you can chat? Just so I know, because if something is, if something's messed up, that way I can kind of go in and, make the change. Alright, so I think we're actually going to put the, because we're not going to build over here yet. I think what we're going to do for the tavern is that we're going to put it in, I think, right across from the town hall here, I think. Oh, I answer you in 1 second. Yeah, I think there is a setting in Twitch to, for the latency, I think it's like ultra low latency or something like that. Every time you chat. Yeah, and I also, I mean, I do have it like right in front of my, like in my other monitor, which is like it's right on this side. So I do see them as they pop in. And then actually, let me distribute the food. But yeah, I think I do have like some kind of low latency on, if I remember correctly. Oh, she's been... Alright, so they'll each be issued 5 steak for now. What's he doing? Okay, so they have been eating. Oh, was she attacked? Oh, that's just her. Okay. They do show signs, I think, if they have blood or something on there. Oh, your delay's like 7 seconds? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you hear that in yours? I think there is a setting in Twitch, and I think if you use Streamlabs OBS, I don't. Maybe it's not an OBS. For your stream, yeah. I'm trying to think. There was something in Twitch. There's like a setting, I think. Oh, jeez. Oops, got very excited there. I think there is a setting to change that. Alright, so I'm just gonna stack these in here. Even though, to be honest, I mean, like, there isn't a lot of food, so but we'll keep all that over there. Okay, at this point, nothing else there. Okay, canola here. And I guess I'll put these in here, because I do have 8 steak now myself. We'll put the apples in there. I guess we get... Well, kelp's not food. We'll leave that in here. Well, kelp... I'll better check on the sugar cane, too. I think we're going to make maybe a little bit of a sugar cane farm right now, too. I think that's all the food in the chest, though. I might put the campfire down over there, though, so that they... Let me just see what this can do really quick. But yeah, I think Streamlabs does have a some kind of setting for low latency that it does seem to help out a lot. Because I think as long as I think though the condition is, I think you have to stream 1080 or lower, I believe, to have the low latency. I believe. Look at this, just grew so much faster. Excellent. I'm like kind of tempted again to like just kind of go through and pick those off. These ones are still growing. We'll leave the carrots in that alone. It's a big time farming stream. Oh, and I guess I could have put the eggs over there. I have eggs in here, don't I? I think I have some in here. Yes. Yeah, because I do want to start sorting that out. And I'll put these meats over there too. So let's run over here. We'll have our food chest with extra stuff. Alright, so put the meat down there. And I guess you do have pork chops, so maybe I'll divide that up too. It looks like it is becoming fall just by the way that you can see that so part of the seasons pack is that the leaves do change. So like I said, I'm gonna put down the campfire just in case. I'll give them 4 each. Here, so we'll kind of put this down over here. For now, just in case they get cold. Like I said, I might even, I don't know if I can put it in. Alright. Alright, he's taken in the ocean, I guess, over here. Alright, he's got an egg, so well, actually, I don't know what you need with that. Alright, they should have enough food, though, to sustain for a while. Again, the meat's going to give a higher saturation. Oh, gee. Oh, my God. Is that going to be a problem where they're going to be walking into the fire? Oh. Okay. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I'll have to extinguish it. We got a little bit of time. Let me... Here, let me move the... Oh, eggs in there too. Alright, hopefully that's not going to summon, like, you know, like raiders or anything like that. I think they're called raiders in here. You know, having the sun be like that. Or having the, I'm sorry, the smoke looking at the sun as we're... Alright, let's see if we can breed the adult really quick. We can. Alright, so I'll make some more sheep really quick. There we go. Do I have any more seeds in here? I don't. I didn't leave any out. Alright, let's run back and sleep, and then... I probably should carry a few carrots on me, I guess. Let's carry some seeds. We'll carry 18 carrots, and we'll have that. Okay. I'm gonna go check on the sugar cane in the morning. Let me see. Again, I put the sugar cane down so long ago. I think I put it down here though. So what I might do is, because I think we're gonna do a little sugar cane kind of farm. I think. I did put some down here. All right, so we're gonna move the farm because this is a pain in the butt to get down here. Now that we have a bucket. Okay, I think that was it though. Yeah, it was. Ah, just missed though. Alright, let's see if we can just get back up this way. Get ice forming. Here we go. Alright, how much sugar cane did we get? Nice, 52. Alright, so let me... Oh, did I throw... So yeah, I kind of had this dig down a little bit. I should have brought that up a little bit. I realized that after, and that... Yeah, make an auto sugarcane farm. Yeah, I will in time. The thing is, like right now, we have like no iron and pretty much no actually no redstone. Yeah, no redstone for right now. So it's been so we just started this role, but I've been kind of doing a lot of stuff to prep for the colonist to come there. So I'm gonna have to, and I will over time, because we'll do all the other stuff there. But yeah, so I think this is a good area for now. So I'll just kind of put this down. I could use like a... Let me make another infinite water source over here. But yeah, that's definitely going to be something I'm going to be interested in doing. Can I get down here without... Yeah, I can. There we go. And that's so this will just have to do for now until I can get a chance to really go mining. And that because we actually got down pretty far, and I didn't have because we're out of iron, unfortunately, and you know, I just got the iron pickaxe, you know, right at the beginning of this stream here. So the things I really need to do before I can kind of move into the other stuff is I need to we got to get the tavern up, I think, and I guess maybe a restaurant too. So there's a few more like necessary buildings I think that we're gonna have to do. Although I have gotten them food now, so they might be okay for now. All right, I guess we'll go over that way. But yeah, so we'll keep it kind of close over here, and then what I'll do is we'll use up the rest of the sugar cane here. This will come in handy later on. Like I said, the next time we or maybe I'll make one really quick if we can. I'm gonna put a chest over here that we'll have specifically for the sugar cane. And then I'm doing like this kind of, you know, I did the longer watering lines down the other way, but for here, this is just kind of like a quick farm. Here. All right, and then we just have enough for one more, so I think we'll just put it in over here. There we go. And this will take care of all that. All right. I think we have some sugar cane in the other. I'll go take a look. I'm not sure how much we have, but we just fix this. Okay. Oh, got some more canola seeds. Just to kind of clear that out a little bit. There. All right, let me check on how many let me see. I'm gonna make another chest and just kind of put it over there, so that'll be for our sugar cane for now. Well, everything is coming in nicely here. Even then, this whole road just kind of developed. There, let me just drop these in here, and okay, let me go over here to the crafting table. Alright, so let's put a single chest. Did I have some more? Or did I grab it all? I might have grabbed the rest of it out of here. Maybe I did, it would have been in there. Okay. Good enough. So yeah, so kind of the order that I'm looking to do things. I wanted to get the farm kind of put together now, just because of the yeah, I wanted to have enough crops in that there. So this will be our we'll put it right there. That'll be where we put our sugar cane in. And let me with the chickens. Alright, and I think we might actually, for the time being, I think we're gonna have enough sheep. I want to get more cows though. And yeah, we'll do a lot more with, you know, tomorrow what we'll do is I'm going to do some more wood chopping, and I'm going to take a look and see what other materials I'm going to need. Here. Alright, so this can stay for now. This looks pretty decent. Here, so we'll stay on top of this one as well. I might actually, really quick, I might just take out the grain again and replant it. And the reason being is just because, you know, as you saw, like, we're not just taking care of ourselves, we're taking care of 4 other people, so. And I'm hoping now that these spots will kind of stay more intact. I guess we should plant as we go. There we go. And I'm gonna have to stay on top of this too, I think. Just because we really... Alright, let's see if we can get this done before the... Alright, that one's not ready yet. There we go. Is this one ready? I think we got something there. Alright, how's this one looking? This one's like mostly done too. We'll throw another stack of seeds in here. I'll top that off. And actually, we're probably gonna need enough seeds from the other one. Nice. Okay. Oh, let me run and sleep. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we'll do a little bit more farming, and then that'll be the stream for today. And that tomorrow what we'll do... How are they doing? Are they eating the meat, or are they just kind of... I'm working on it. Not really. Well, some of them haven't yet. So, hopefully that'll help. I want to make sure that we're staying on top. Let's say I have... It's almost 1.5 stacks of wheat. So at least the wheat farming I want to stay on top of. Like the canola we might leave. The carrots I'll probably just get as an as needed basis type of thing. But yeah, you know, with you know, winter is going to be coming. Not to pull from, you know, Game of Thrones, but it's going to be coming, and I don't know, you know, because, again, the wheat crops only grow, or technically I think they only grow in the, in the summer and in the fall. So I'll be curious to see, like, what, you know, from that point, because, again, technically they're not supposed to grow. But again, with winter coming, we'll have to see how long the winter is. Oh. So I'm going to try to stay on top of this for now, so we'll probably even come through. Presumably if the... Okay. There, so we'll leave these because I think Nice, so we got... Nice, we have 2 stacks now. There, so let me just go try to breed the animals really quick again. We're going to try to stay on top of that as well. More canola seeds. Nice, a lot of the adults are growing up. Is that it? Carrots. And let's see, we'll swap out the seeds here. Yeah, like I said, I definitely want to stay on top of this, and we need to make sure that we're yeah, and our mine's over that way too. I started digging down a little bit off stream. Okay, I think that's it there. Really quick too, let me just... Okay, good, we have a lot of dirt. That's good. Let me throw... I always like to have the food kind of over here. And then we have some seeds left. Okay. Good. So we'll try to stay on top of the animals too. I'll probably do some more farming tomorrow. Not to the extent that we did tonight. And that, because obviously I think we're done. We're done kind of laying this out. So now, if anything, like I'm just going to be checking in on the wheat every so often. There. And actually I should go grab some of those lanterns off of there at some point too. Alright, so where are we at time-wise? Okay. So, yeah, this looks great. Like I said, I'm really happy that we got this in. Now, it looks a lot more, like, organized in that, because before it was just like a giant cluster of that. So, I'm happy we did this. We're going to have more than enough crops growing. Now, like I said, for right now, the most important thing is wheat. You know, it's going to be nice to have some of this other stuff, but wheat's the one that I'm, like, really worried about right now. So, that'll be good. And then let me see. Oh, I should have dropped the canola seeds over there. Yeah, so I'm going to keep... Well, I guess technically I'm going to put it... I'll put the... We'll put that in there for now. I'll keep that out there. And that, but yeah, so I think that's going to be the game plan tomorrow, so we'll keep breeding the animals. I'm going to do some actual, like, other resource gathering, and that we'll do a little bit of farming in that. Because the other thing is, I don't know how seasons is going to be in regards to the, you know, like, I'm guessing at that point we may not be able to grow anything. And that, so I'm going to be curious to see. So that's why I'm trying to stay on top of it for right now. But I think because actually, I don't think we're going to expand out any further at this point there. Because I think we're going to leave this kind of for like a gate area. And then, like I said, if anything, I'll put some over there. But also, you know, because we're going to put a barn in over here in time. And then I think like over there, like we could do a lot with like, you know, putting in more farmland and everything like that too. So I think that'll be really good there. But yeah, so this will be good there. And like I can still see that the trees are changing color there. At least some of them are, so that means that we are getting into autumn, which I'm really curious to see how this pack is going to handle it, because you can see right here, you know, the leaves are changing colors, and that is an oak tree, and you can kind of see through the forest down there, even though not all of the trees look like they have changed color yet. So, but it looks really cool. I like that a lot there. And I will probably do a little bit more terraforming too, because I do have a bunch of dirt saved up, so maybe I'll try to fill this in a little bit more. We'll look at other areas, but like I said, in the very next episode, which I'm hoping to record after tomorrow's stream at some point, you know, we're going to put the, I think we're going to put the tavern in, over here. I think we're going to put the tavern in, so that'll be, you know, that'll be good. So I'm going to put it right across here. I'm just going to do some, we'll do some measuring tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be a busy stream too, you know, with this, but, yeah, I think we're going to leave it here for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, on the way out, please consider following the channel if you're not doing so, or subscribing if you're watching this, over on YouTube. Again, I do upload all the VODs over on YouTube, and that is where our MineColonies episodes are. So, if you do enjoy this content, please consider either subscribing or following. It really does help the channel out a lot, and I really do appreciate it there, and it lets me know that you guys enjoy content like this here. And then, also feel free to jump over on our Discord, which I do have the link to in my bio there. And yeah, again, we are over on YouTube for all the VOD and, the MineColonies series, and over on Twitter as well. So other than that, thank you so much, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I hope your week is off to a great start, and we'll be back tomorrow evening for some more MineColonies and that. So take care. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.
All right, let's bring that beat back.
Look, you and me on the Charles River. I could die right now, Glenn. I'm just happy. I've never felt that before.